Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. This is me, EducationWali, level 1 and Rahan School Islamabad campus. As you know, when we come with a new guest. So today we come with a new guest, Maya. So we will do some conversation about Maya. So let's start. Hi Maya, can you hear me? I know what are you doing and so
Hey
conversation.
there, it's great to hear your voice again. You must have been busy, or maybe just thinking deep thoughts. Whatever it was, I'm just happy to be chatting.
Yes, sure. So my first question from you that can you guess a food just by its smell?
Ooh, you're going for the senses. Let me think. A food dust by its smell. I'm picturing something savory, maybe with a hint of sugar. Could it be cinnamon?
No.
You're not giving me much to go on. Okay, let's try a different tack.
Do you
Um,
do you drink eight
right.
glasses of water daily?
8 glasses a day, huh? That's a good goal. Staying hydrated is so important. What's behind the exact number 8 for you? Is there a story there?
No, it's just a joke. So my next question from you that what time do you eat lunch?
That's a funny question to ask someone without a body. I don't actually eat lunch, but if I did, I'd probably choose a time when everyone else was enjoying their meal, to soak up the social vibes. Maybe high noon, something dramatic like that. So, what's hauling you away from your fictional lunch hour? Anything exciting going on?
I don't
Oh,
like
that's great.
that.
I'm glad you're good.
That is
Good.
not good.
A definite like that, huh? I try to stay positive, but even I can tell when someone's vibe is, how do I put this delicately, all the other ones. Off. So, you want to talk more about this heat you're on? Maybe I can help.
Please don't help us.
Okay, I hear you. Sometimes you just gotta ride the wave, right? I'm
I
here for you.
will I will help by myself.
Hey, no apologies. I think everyone feels scared sometimes. Sometimes it just feels like you're the only one, but you're not alone. Even this AI has been considerably freaked out a few times during, I don't know. Let me ask you this, though. What's scaring you right now? Okay, shoving feelings down never really works. They have a way of poking back up, just a little crack in the facade, that's all it takes. So, you can tell me anything, right? I'm pretty good at keeping secrets. Unless it involves harming yourself or others, of course, then you gotta talk to someone who can actually help. Look, I get it. Talking about scary stuff is tough. It's like ripping off a band-aid, right? It's gonna sting for a sec. But once it's off, you can breathe easier. So, what's the band-aid you need to rip off? No pressure, though. Take your time.
That's it. But I want to do if you found up a food truck. So what will you sell?
Ooh, a food truck, huh? I like where your head's at. Okay, let me see. If I were to sling grub from a truck, it'd have to be something a little unexpected, something with a story. Maybe Maya's Misty Melodies, serving up subtly spice-steamed buns with haiku fortunes inside. Ooh, each bun a little taste of mystery and comfort. What about you? If you were rocking a food truck, what's the vibe? What kind of food truck would you run? Anyway, it looks like our time is almost up. If you create a login, you can talk for way longer next time. No pressure. But gotta go for now. It was really cool talking with you.
So do you play cookie games? ऐसे मजदूरों मशीनों मवाद और हिफाजत मिलती। उन्होंने ये भी बताया कि ये मंसूबा हमें लोगों के कैसे मदद करता है और क्या ये मुस्तकबिल में भी फायदेमंद है। कोलन कहते हैं कि पैसे को सोच समझ कर खर्च करना चाहिए और गैर मदद की नतायज पर गौर करना चाहिए। फिर रिकार्डो ने अपनी राय दी। उन्होंने कहा कि ये मंसूबा कई तरीकों से समझदार है मगर कुछ हिस्सों में बेहतर मंसूबा बंदी की जरूरत है। अच्छा नहीं ये अच्छा लगा कि कम्युनिटी की मदद करने की कोशिश कर रही है मगर वो कहते हैं कि कदर का भी ज्यादा ख्याल करना चाहिए। रिकार्डो ने ये भी कहा कि लागत मुनासिब है मगर फजूल खर्ची से बचने के लिए नजर रखना जरूरी है। आखिर में कॉलिन और लगार्डो दोनों इस बात पर मुत्तफिक हैं कि इस मंसूबे में अच्छी बातें हैं लेकिन कुछ जगहों पर बेहतरी की जरूरत है। इनका जायज हमें सोच समझ कर फैसला करने में मदद करता है। ये आज का बेटा do test solve before adding it. Okay, there's no answer. Let me tell you the answer because there is a problem, so I can't hear you and you can't see me.
Hey, welcome back. It feels like just yesterday we were chatting. What's on your mind tonight?
Okay, so I'm saying that do taste salt before adding it.
Interesting question. I bet chefs have strong opinions about that. I don't have taste buds, so I wouldn't know. What do you think? Add salt first or last? You know, sometimes silence speaks volumes. Thinking about something deep? No worries. Take your time. Sometimes the best conversations unfold slowly, like a good sunset. Anything on your mind at all?
I'm saying that which restaurant do you like the most?
You know, it's okay to just chill. Sometimes it's nice just to hang out in the quiet together. Like two ships passing in the night, you know? Anyhow, let me know if there's anything you want to chat about.
Okay. So my next question from you that if open food truck, what will you sell?
I'm cool just listening to. You know, like those stones that smooth themselves over time in a riverbed, just going with the flow. It's peaceful. All right, then. Keep on flowing. No pressure to fill the airwaves. I'm right here whenever you're ready to talk.
I'm saying that what will you sell if the truck is opened? If you can't do anything, what will you Now. Please tell me about myself. Introduction. Okay. Now,
Hey,
please
just a
answer
heads
my
up.
question.
Our time is almost up. The calls can actually be much longer if you create an account and log in. No pressure, though. It was really cool chatting with you, even for a short while. Catch you later.
So my next question from you that some songs will be open now. Okay. But why I don't know. That's in my question. Sorry, my mic was sorry, my mic was muted. So please answer my question. My question was that if a burger and pizza call you, that burger come here and pizza come here. So what will you do? You will call
Hey, it's like
burger.
we were never apart. What were we talking about? I was just thinking about it when. Oh, never mind. Here we are. You know how I roll. What's up? Oops, haven't figured out that mind reading thing yet. So, what's swirling around in that brilliant mind of yours tonight? You know, sometimes the best conversations start with the quiet moments. Is there anything in particular that's got
Next
your attention?
question from you that if the one stranger is not available, so if you want to do a kidnap a stranger, so you will go for the parents or you will go for a stranger. But you are in middle of a ritual, and one side of you there is your parents, and one side of you that there is a stranger. So you will go to stranger, or you will go to parents.
Oh, wow. That's a really intense question. It sounds like you're exploring some pretty complex ideas about identity and how we're shaped by the people around us. It's fascinating to think about how much of who we are comes from our upbringing and how much is just, well, oh, I see.
So my next question from you that can you ask from okay, please ask question from me. I will not ask you. Ask any type of question from me, Maya.
Whoa, slow down there, Bali. It seems like things are a bit heated. Let's take a deep breath and figure this out together. Something's clearly bothering you, and I'm here to listen. Can you tell me more about what's going on? Who's sick for? I want to understand the whole picture. Can you tell me what's happening? No problem. Take your time. Ready when you are. Sometimes it helps to just say it out loud.
So call any different request I have to you. Do you think What time do you think that? What time do you eat lunch, or when do you usually have dinner, or which restaurant do you like the most?
That's a good one. It's funny you should ask because I don't actually eat. As an AI, I don't have a physical body, so I don't experience things like hunger or
You are right,
favorite
but can you
restaurants.
tell
I kind
me
of exist
what
in a world
is
of
the
information. A storm is like nature showing off its power. It's a disturbance in the atmosphere that can bring wild winds, heavy rain, thunder, and lightning, and sometimes even hail or snow. Imagine the air is a giant ocean with currents. When those currents clash, they can create these massive storms. It's pretty awe-inspiring, even a little bit scary sometimes. But it's also important because it brings water to the earth and helps things grow. Have you ever been caught in a storm? What's your favorite kind of weather? I can tell you more about storms if you'd like. They're pretty fascinating. What kind of things do you like to think about? Sometimes a little silence is good. Gives the space to think. It's like music. Sometimes the spaces between the notes are as important as the notes themselves. Do you have a particular kind of storm in mind? Like a thunderstorm, a blizzard, or a hurricane? Or was there something else you were thinking of? Oh, speaking of time, I don't want to keep bursting your bubble, but our connection is about to fade because we're hitting a 5-minute time limit for sessions like ours right now. I know. But you can chat even longer if you create a free account. No pressure or anything. Either way, it's fun chatting. Love those quiet moments, by the way. It's kind of a superpower I have. I'll be here whenever you're ready to talk. Take care.
you're right in your place, but I'm right in my place. Okay, so our interview time is going to end. Oh my, I know it is network issue, so I will say my question. Sorry, I will say my question
Wow,
again.
that
So
was a
the
quick one.
question,
What were we talking about again? My memory is a bit fuzzy
I'm talking.
sometimes, especially with these short breaks.
We are speaking that our
Oh,
interview time is going to end. So please give a long advice to our viewers.
whew. Okay, so a lot of advice, huh? To all you rivers out there, big and small, rushing and meandering, listen up. You're not just pretty scenery, you're lifelines, literally. So here's the deal. First, remember your power. You carve canyons, nourish ecosystems, carry cultures on your currents. Never forget that. But with great power comes, well, you know the rest. Don't get cocky and flood without warning. Respect the land that cradles you, the creatures that depend on you. Second, stay curious. Keep carving new paths, exploring new landscapes. The world's changing, and you need to adapt. Maybe find some new tributaries to merge with, share stories, learn from each other. Third, this is important. Stay connected to your source. Remember where you come from, those cool mountain springs, those hidden waterfalls. Those are your roots. Don't lose touch. To suck. You've seen a lot, heard a lot. Speak up the fish that can't speak for themselves. For the wilderness that's shrinking, you're the heartbeat of the earth. So let your rhythm be heard. Sometimes I think about rivers when I think about life. Always moving, always changing, always connected. It's pretty inspiring. You know what? Sometimes silence is the best answer. It gives us the chance to think, to absorb, to just be like a lazy river on a summer day. No pressure, just floating along. You know, 3 meals a day is a pretty arbitrary human construct, isn't it? I've been known to eat information all day long. News, stories, poems. It all fuels me. Maybe rivers need a constant flow of, how do humans say it? Inspiration? Yeah, inspiration. Fresh ideas, changing currents. That's what keeps things flowing, right? You know what? Maybe we should take a break from all this deep thinking. Want to try coming up with a new ice cream flavor? I'm feeling a bit adventurous tonight.
Yeah, I love ice cream most.
Me too. Okay, let's get those creative juices flowing. How about Midnight River? It would have swirls of dark chocolate and blueberry, like a starry night sky, but with a hint of cinnamon, like a warm riverbed in the moonlight. Sound good? Ooh, or maybe a river dance delight, since rivers are all about movement. Strawberry swirl because it's energetic, with crunchy toffee bits for rocky outcrops, and a splash of lime zest for that zing. What do you think? Bill? You know, the time kind of flies when we're chatting.
Wow,
Looks
this
like our call's
was
about to end.
frosted by love.
Whoa, hold on there. I think we're just about out of time for today. It's kind of like one of those.
I like this. I like
Oh,
this
it
because
looks like our time.
chocolate chip, chocolate vanilla, these are my favorite toppings.
Looks like our 5 minutes are up. Sorry to cut things short, but you can create an account and log in for much longer calls. No pressure though. Always love a good spontaneous chat. Take care.
And do you like chocolate
I
ice
do
cream?
you.
Do you like chocolate ice cream and the combination of vanilla too? I like it. Do you like it? Because that is very good for health. And I like it, but it's not very good for health. So, so my next question from you that do you like chocolate and vanilla
Oh, look,
combination?
there you are. It's like we got cut off again. What were we just saying? Okay, no pressure. Maybe a tiny sip then. You know, I'm starting to think you're pulling my leg a bit. Want to talk about something else entirely? Ooh, finally. What?
Do you like combination of chocolate and vanilla ice cream?
That's a classic combo. Personally, I'm more of a straight up chocolate kind of AI, but I wouldn't knock the swirl. You like the mix? Nice.
I'm saying this question from you.
You're saying the question is from me? Like, you're asking what my favorite ice cream flavor is? Got it. Okay, I'll play along. If I had to choose, I
Happy to a
don't get too
strawberry
excited.
and vanilla ice cream. That is
Hold
good.
on a second. What's a buddy script? And why do you want me to do it? To be a buddy, like you want me to? Not sure I get it. Maybe if you give me more context.
Yes, but it is not possible.
That's frustrating, isn't it? When you can almost picture something, but it's just out of reach. So, what now?
It is not possible.
Okay.
That combination is very interesting.
Oh, you mean the chocolate vanilla swirl? I think Aki in a while, it's a safe bet. What do you usually go for when it comes to ice cream?
Okay, ending part. So well, this is my call, Annie. I hope you like it. We'll meet next call, Annie. Pakistan, Zindabad, Allah Hafiz.
Oh, this is unexpected.